Digital news from one of the most beautiful places on earth. Let's start. There are marketing tools that both customers and marketing experts are familiar with. This is why these marketing tools don't generate as much engagement. But is there something new? Hello. In this video I would like to tell you how you can transform traditional, tangible products into digital products, and relatively easy. Namely, how you can adjust little digital elements to your traditional products, and with the help of AI, artificial intelligence, how you can create a sustainable brand communication interesting for your end users. Let's assume that you have traditional products. Something is in a box or it's a consumable, and you want to engage your end users to learn more about your product, or you want to engage your end users to talk about your product with potential customers, with potential end users. Have you ever seen a small RFID NFC tag, a spiral antenna with a black dot? This is a consumable of a digital transformation. You can stick these tags to your products and perform a doable adjustment. I mean, set up a communication, a digital communication between your end users and your brand. The new part of your product is easy to recognize. The customers see something new and they read something like "touch me with your phone." After customers touch the tag on your product with their phone, they see the product related and brand related content that you would like them to see. And you can update it regularly. For example, at the end of the day, the customer may learn that every 4 weeks comes something new when they touch your product with the tag. You get very valuable information about your customers and your entire value chain. To be precise, you will see where and how often your existing and potential customers communicate with your products, and what the order is if there are several products involved. Using one version of the tag, a dual band tag, you can also track your product through your value chain, which means to see what is happening with the product before the last purchase, before the purchase by the end user or by the end customer, and what is happening after. And now comes something important. Once you have information about the order in which hundreds or even thousands of your customers touch your product, you have already a basis for artificial intelligence, which means you have a basis for creating hundreds or even thousands of individual AI-based offers. And creating an individual offer based on customer preferences allows you to build a sustainable communication interesting for your end user. And this allows you to gaining loyal customers and loyal end users. It's not only easy, but also interesting for your customers to do so. An S tag with silver or copper antenna is not often found today. And when you combine together something new and something which has to do with smartphone, It easily awakens interest from your customers. And that's easy. It's almost twice as easy as reading a QR code with your smartphone. You don't need to turn on your camera. You just need to touch an RFID tag with your smartphone. Nowadays, almost every smartphone has an NFC RFID reader. You can help your customers to solve an important wish. For example, to confirm the genuineness of your product, or to help your customers to contact you, to contact your brand, to confirm the correct storage temperature even before the purchase, to give loyalty points to your customer, or to give the most up-to-date tips and tricks depending on the place where the product was touched, depending on the season. You can see in real time how your products are delivered to your end customers. You can see the sequence. What is the sequence of purchases when you have several products? You can see when your existing customers recommend your products to new potential end users. Imagine a monitor which shows this everything in real time. Here comes something technical. You're welcome to give a task to your IT partner or your digital transformation partner. And I can also tell you briefly how this works in a nutshell. So each RFID NFC tag has a storage. Some storage where you can save something like a link or some word sentences. And a reader, it reads how many times an RFID tag has been read. And a unique ID. So storage, reader, and unique ID. And you can link your product or your products group with these unique IDs and decide what to show to your customer depending on how he touches the product, like with a smartphone or with a smartphone with some specific mobile app. You can customize what your customer sees when he touches an RFID NFC tag. For that, you can develop a mobile app or a series of web pages, which means you decide either to show some general content, like with the help of web pages, or to use a mobile app approach, when mobile app reads several IDs, like unique ID of the tag, reader of the tag, and storage of the tag, and shows very specified information about this particular product that the customer has touched. If you have a lot to say or a lot to show to your customers, you can use a cloud-based solution. When we say a cloud, we mean some storage from which your end users can relatively quickly read out the information that you would like them to see. You can save a relatively short message or link directly on the tag, which means the implementation of your solution depends on how much info you would like to save on the tag and how often you would like to update it. It may take around 6 months or even more until you implement your first version of your solution with the help of your IT partner or digital transformation partner or with the help of your IT team. But go ahead and implement it. Such a project may last for years when you keep getting new customers, when you keep understanding your new end users better, and you will be receiving the priceless information about what your customers actually are doing, how they interact with your products, when and why they recommend your products to the new potential end users. Stay connected, enjoy the digital transformation,
and greetings from Bavaria.